Hi, I'm Robert Picard, and you are watching Live in Fort McMurray Wood Buffalo. Today we are covering Métis Fest down here at McDonald Island, next to the future home of the Métis Cultural Center. Melanie, you're the co-MC, one of the organizers, massive success, particularly on the visual level. I don't think I've seen an Indigenous festival in Fort McMurray with so much attention to detail. How was it? What did you think?
Thank you so much, Robbie. Yeah, we have a lot of talent on our staff. Louis has that famous quote, he'll sleep for 100 years and it'll be the artists who bring the spirit back. And I think that's something that we youth and young staff members at McMurray Métis are trying to really do and make McMurray Métis Festival and everything really visually appealing so everyone wants to come out. So we have graphics to really showcase our culture. We really wanted to be authentic with it from all of the little animals you see.
Why is it important to preserve and protect Métis culture?
I think it's so important to preserve Métis culture because, from one time it was taken away from us. So I want to honor my ancestors and my grandmother by, showcasing other people about what it really is and our connection to the land and our deep spirits and our ways of life, and we're living in harmony with nature.
Top 3 things about the festival.
Oh my goodness, to narrow it down to 3 things, that's going to be tricky. And I think it was so great to see all of the little kids jigging and competing in the moose calling competition. That was so great. Their spirits are just electrifying. I love to see all the elders hit the dance floor too. So great seeing them able to, live out their golden years and finally be able to safely and proudly display their Indigenous Métis heritage. Just the community spirit. We had people from Conklin, Lac-La-Biche, High Prairie, Fort Mackay, Fort Chip, everywhere, all of Alberta come out to Métis Fest, and non-Indigenous people came as well, of course, and that was just so great to see and it really warmed my heart. Thanks, Robbie.
I'm with my friend Don Scott, who is the Executive Director of McMurray Métis and among many other things in the community. Tell me about Métis Fest and why it's a great day and why is it important to celebrate Métis culture?
It's the greatest event in Fort McMurray easily. We have jigging. I'd like to see you jig. Show me a little bit of jigging.
I'm not much of a jigger.
That's good. We have singing. It's a great opportunity to learn about history, culture, and have some fun at the same time. If you've never been to Métis Fest, you've got to participate. You've got to enjoy it.
What are you doing here today?
Today, I am just teaching some of the words for animals in Cree.
Okay.
Matching the words to the pictures and then just going through them with people.
Why is it important to preserve Métis and Indigenous culture?
So that we can pass it on through our generations, because a lot of it has been lost over time, especially with language being such a central part of culture. Pass that on to people at any opportunity so that we can.
What are we doing here today?
We're volunteering in the Trapper's Den.
Are you having fun at Métis Fest?
We're having so much fun.
What do you love about Fort McMurray?
The long summer days, the culture that's here compared to my hometown, here it's so diverse. Yeah. The Northern Lights, being out of literally my bedroom window. Sense of community, big city amenities with small town feel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you having a fun time at Métis Fest?
Yeah, it's good.
What are you doing here?
I'm kind of dry meat. If you go inside the cabin, you could see my work.
Awesome. Cool. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I am. It's good seeing the younger generation here, especially the younger generation.
One of the things I did is I interviewed Peter Hansen when he was alive, and it was very fascinating that Peter's mother was a midwife, and he explained to me the importance role of midwife in Indigenous Métis culture. So can you tell me what you guys got set up here?
Yeah, I sure can. So actually, this tent is an ode to Peter's grandmother, Jenny Plutt, who is a really prominent midwife in our region. And we have 2 Indigenous midwives that work with us. And I'm also an Indigenous birth worker. So supporting families in a cultural way, and supporting the whole family during the birthing process and as they become parents, and really fostering that family connection.
One of the things that I find kind of fascinating is the multiple levels of involvement in parenting and Indigenous and Métis culture, which you don't necessarily see as much in European culture as much. Oh, is that something that is coming back a little bit? Or?
The support that we offer is as and.
Yeah.
So for us, in Indigenous culture, our family are just like mom, dad, baby. It's really everybody's involved. So grandparents, aunties, uncles. So really for us in our support system, we create an auntie support and stuff. So We have aunties all around, and I wouldn't say it really went away, but I think having that confidence and reawaken, it helps strengthen the family unit.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
We're sitting here in the Storytime tent. What do you got going on here?
So we have story time happening a few times each day. We have lots of crafts for kids. We've got some cool things for adults to take home. And of course, lots of information about all the programming we have coming up over the summer at the library.
What programming is coming up at the library?
So we actually have a couple of programs going on for kids and tweens throughout the week, and then one on the weekend. We have teen and adult programs kind of sporadically throughout the summer. And then we're also going to be having programming for 0 to 5-year-olds all throughout the summer, plus reading buddies.
One of the things that kind of surprised me is because you hear with technology that libraries are changing. The library world is booming and it's adapting and contributing so much to communities. So are you seeing that in Fort McMurray?
Absolutely. People think that library is just books, but we have so many resources and so many things to offer people to come into the library. We have access to Wi-Fi and computers for people who need it. We have programs for all kinds of community members, even like English as a second language. We have those kinds of groups happening.
And then their online resource library is amazing.
Are you having fun at Métis Fest?
I always have fun at Métis Fest. It's a great opportunity to come together with family, friends, old acquaintances, and make new ones.
Why is it important to preserve Métis culture?
Because we have an amazing story. We have an amazing history, and we need to share that. We want the world to know who we are, where we came from, and how resilient and strong and powerful Métis people are. We have so much to offer, so much to teach, and so much to learn.
What is your favorite thing about Métis Fest?
These people right here, connecting with other strong, resilient Métis people. It doesn't get any better than that for me. And also to let the rest of the world know who the Métis people are.
So Brooke here was talking smack, saying that she can out-jig you. Are you going to have a jigging showdown?
Brooke can talk smack all she wants. She knows that I can beat her in the jigging contest.
How are you, and are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. Métis Fest continues to get bigger, better, stronger every year.
President Quintel, are you having a good time at Métis Fest?
I'm having a great time at Métis Fest.
Why is it important to preserve and protect Métis culture?
It is important to bring the culture together. We have Métis people in the surrounding communities, Conklin, Fort Chip, Fort Mackay, and Zach. Coming all together and just mingling is huge. It's important to us. I'd like to thank the Fort McMurray Métis 1935 for inviting us. We do something similar in the fall as well in our community, so we'll definitely be inviting them.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you. What's your favorite part of Métis Fest?
My favorite part is the live entertainment.
Awesome. Are you going to be involved this year at all?
I'm working during the day, so I kind of just come down here as a spectator.
Why is it important to preserve Métis culture?
So that it lives on in future generations. So this way we don't lose our heritage and our cultural line.
Are you having fun at Métis Fest?
A fantastic time.
Why do you love Fort McMurray?
It's my home.
And what is your favorite thing about Métis Fest?
I would say the people and the culture and the beautiful smiles.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, to be honest, it's time we celebrate our culture. I've been doing this since I was little. I remember the very first month at Métis Fest. It was one of the few times that I enjoyed coming around and having with your family that you haven't seen in years sometimes.
Why is it important to protect Métis culture?
You get to learn more about our history, more about our families, more about who we are as a people. Some of us were born on the rivers, like my aunties, my uncles. Some were born in small settlements. They traveled the rivers, they hunted, they fished, they trapped.
Thank you.
No problem.